Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Terrier Tune-In with Admissions Counselor Stephen. We're going to be talking about the deposit deadline today and what that means. So I was going to try and film outside for you, maybe change up everything a little bit, but I couldn't find the right angle, so we're stuck inside today until next time I figure it out. This week we're going to feature my Thomas Terrier's hat, which we can find at the campus store. So next time we're on campus, all of us are on campus, make sure you head up there, get a hat from the store. So typically a deposit is a very scary subject or very scary topic for a lot of people because they're not 100% sure on what that means. But basically at Thomas, when you send in your deposit, it's just securing your spot to be a Terrier for the fall of 2020. In just a few seconds, you'll see the video chat interview I had with current student Elise Holly, who's graduating this spring with a 3-year degree in international business and coming back for her M.B.A. for this following year in our +1 accelerated program. So here's Elise.
Hey Elise, how's it going?
Hi, good, how are you?
Oh, so good. Thanks for agreeing to do this. I know, you're at home and you're kind of off the clock here, but it's really nice to be able to have you on this.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, so the first question I had was when you were making your decision, how easy was it for you to send in your deposit to Thomas?
It was very easy for me, actually. When I started looking for colleges, I actually didn't start my college process until the beginning of my senior year. So I took a bunch of tours that fall, and then starting in December and January was when I was starting to get my financial aid packages because I applied early. And for Thomas, when I got there, it was an obvious choice for me, and every tour after that just kind of showed me that Thomas was better for me. And then so in January, when I got my financial aid packet from Thomas, I opened it with my mom and she was like, yeah, we can do that. I'll write you a check right now. And so that was pretty cool. So for me, it was really easy. But yeah.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. It's really exciting. Is it one of those pieces that when you got that financial aid piece and your mom said that you guys could do that, did it feel like, I'm talking a lot about stress, but did it feel like, kind of a weight off your shoulders in that regard? Did you feel like you were ready to go then?
Yeah, definitely. The financial aspect for every college was one of the biggest factors for me because I didn't grow up in a wealthy family at all. So getting that package and how it kind of laid out for me very nicely, how much I was going to be expected to pay, it was a huge weight off my shoulders, and it was nothing in comparison to other schools either.
Well, there you go. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
So it's looking a little windy out there for you, so I'll cut you loose. But yeah, thank you again for talking. I know it was a quick chat, but really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So the deposit deadline is May 1st, and that can feel like whole kind of stress. When I actually was making my decision to go to a different school, I waited till the very, very last day. I waited till April 30th. My birthday's May 1st, so I didn't want the stress on my birthday. But I did it April 30th. I sent in my deposit to this school, and I just felt weird because I never communicated with my mom. I never asked enough questions to the school about how I would fit in or what kind of things that they actually offered. And I felt like I was just kind of in the dark. And it was one of those pieces looking back that if I just asked those questions, if I was just open with the resources that were available to me, open with my family, it could have been an easier process. So please ask those questions, communicate with us, let us help you, let us help take the stress off of your shoulders. So we as an admissions staff, we keep getting the question of how do we actually deposit? You may have a form at home that you can send in the mail, but if you want a faster process, you can actually go to www.thomas.edu/deposit and you can do an electronic version right there. Lastly, we want to encourage you to reach out to your admissions counselors, at least to take some stress off your shoulders, check in with them, figure out what the next steps going forward are, and just get you as prepared as possible going forward into this next chapter of your life. So stay posted for our next video. I'm going to be wearing a different Thomas shirt, maybe a different Thomas hat. It's going to be a theme that we have going on here. But our next video in a couple weeks will be talking about advising day with our senior admissions counselor, Abby Dooley. So look out for that. Stay home, stay safe. Welcome to Thomas College.